Hey guys, welcome. This is Con Mustafa, also known as Con Knight, and we are entering into day 5 of Guardian Angel connection practice, where we are calling in our guardian angels, your spirit guide, whoever you want to practice with, and we are practicing our Clairsentience, which is feeling by calling them in and aligning ourselves with their vibrations, going on to Clairvoyance, Clairaudience, Clairalience, Clairgustance, which is taste, and then Claircognizance, which is knowing, by practicing channeling some messages. So glad that you guys are here to practice and contribute your energy. Hello, BG. Hey, Enjoy. Hey, Marie. Great to see you. Hey, Sil. Hey, Amy. Hey, beautiful. 1212. What is the meaning? Yeah. I think it is a spiritual awakening. If I see, I think it's a guardian number. I just going to do a quick search here. A guardian number is a reminder that your life is about to change and you should accept and embrace it. So it looks like a definite change, significance. It could be anything for career, money, spiritual growth, a lot of cool things. So I guess that's awesome. Enjoy. You're seeing a lot of cool stuff. Hey, Boucifer. Hey, Callie. How's it going? Okay, guys. So let's get into it because I know it's late for a lot of people, including myself, and the energy has just been phenomenal. I'm loving it. Hopefully, you guys have some water around. Hey, Melody. Please make sure you have water beside you. I have another 15 minutes before I can have water because I just finished my Taoist breathing exercises. So I got 15 more minutes, but make sure you have some water yourself. If you're on a grounding plate, even better. I'd love to see that you're grounded as well. But let's get into it. So let's call in our guardian angel or spirit guide, whoever you're connecting with, and we are going to work on clairsentience first. So let's work on clairsentience. So Sebastien, would you come in, please, and make yourself known? There's the shiver down my spine, so I know he's here. And immediately now I'm getting like a tightness in my gut between my navel and in my sternum, my solar plexus. I can feel him in the base of my skull. There's some expansion. My heart is expansion, which is really cool. Oh, Melody says my son was born at 12:12. Isn't that cool? Is he awake, Melody? Like, do you notice that he is connected and awake? That's really super cool. I love that. All right. So keep on feeling. We can talk at the same time. And I can feel Sebastien just expanding my body, aligning my system here. I'm going to sense where he is behind me. Actually, this time I'm feeling him on my right side. So I can feel him on my right. He's moved and he's a little bit behind me a bit too. So sense where they are around you. And I actually feel that he's moving behind me and now stepping to the other side of me on my left side. Oh, that's cool. Melody says, yes, both my kiddos. Wow, so cool. You know, I don't have kids, but I think it'd be a really cool time to be awake like you are, Melody, like a lot of people are, and to be connected with your kids at the same time. That is so cool because it'd just be so much fun to be able to expand and grow them in a much different way of thinking outside in a way of ego. So I love that. Okay, so we're still in clairsentience. We are feeling, we're sensing where our guards are around you. Let me know where your guides are around you and how you are feeling them if you're doing this work. Or otherwise, if you're just contributing your energy and hanging out, that's cool too. Whatever you want to do. There's no right or wrong here. And really, I'm just sitting in the vibrational energy. So I'm just receiving the energy and just sitting here. And I'm also reaching out and sensing to feel where I can feel them around them. So that is our clairsentience. Whew. Okay. And I just want to get a feeling of, you get a feeling for male or female if you don't know. So see if they're male and see if they're female. What's their energy like? And I feel Sebastien's energy it's definitely male, but it's a balanced male, like a balance between masculine and feminine. It is leaning more on the masculine side. So that how his energy is showing up. And Joy says, I asked my guardian angel to move to the other side, and I felt a cool temperature shift to the other arm. Awesome. Love that, Enjoy. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. That is good. That's all in the practice. Oh, okay. So that's male. Sense if you can get an age. If you haven't gotten an age from your guardian angel or guide, get a sense of how old they are. I do get a feeling that Sebastien is. I'm getting 29. 29 is the age, so it's young. It's not. He's not now. Age is really just a relationship of how they want to present themselves to us. So he could come in as an elderly person or a child, or just like we can sense within ourselves. So that's what I'm feeling. Marie is saying, I'm feeling Eloise. Oh, I love that. My heart was hugely expanded when I called her in. Oh, that is beautiful, Marie. And as I quickly tap into Eloise, like she's got a lot of like it's almost like Mother Mary energy. A lot of love in that. That's really cool. Yes. Sorry, Sebastien. Sebastian's telling me not to put my energy out, to stay focused with his energy, not to put it out too much right now. Enjoy saying her guardian angel, 47, strong energy, so male. Possibly, not all the time. So it could be, there's a lot of strong females as well. Like I think about Kuan Yin. She is a very strong female that comes in. So feel that. So you don't know. So don't assume that strong energy means that it's female, because there's a lot of strong women out there, and there's a lot of strong women just in this group right now. So yeah, but 47, that's cool. That's cool. Marie says, yeah, she's very motherly. Love that. I love that mother energy. Mother Mary's with me a lot, so I know what that's like, have that mother energy. Amy says, same thing. I feel mother. Ooh, cool. Cool. And Marie says, I feel she's in her 30s. Lovely. Love that. Amy says, I feel Mother Mary, very feminine. I also feel Jesus. Yeah, those are the two that are with me all the time, Mother Mary and Jesus. Those are my two. So I have 4 guides that are with me. I have Jesus, who's always with me, Mother Mary, Sebastien, and Eric, Archangel Eric. So those are my 4 that's with me all the time, that are constantly guiding me and walking me. So that's really cool. I love that, Mother Mary and Jesus. Love it. Today I had a vision of Jesus leading me as I'm a child, and he was leading me as I did the meditation with William Michael Forbes today. So it was really cool. All right, so let's move off Clairsentience, and we're going to move on to Clairvoyance. And Clairvoyance is our clear sight. So let's start by seeing what visuals we can get to see how they look like. What's their hair like? What's their shape? What's their face? Their weight? What clothing are they wearing? And then zoom in, see if there's freckles on their face. So let's start with getting a vision of what they look like. And this could even be, even if it is Mother Mary or Jesus or a particular being that you're connecting with, see what they look like. Zoom in, get some details. And of course, I'm seeing Sebastien. I'm seeing always starts with his head. I can see his tuft of hair is waved out in front of him. I'm actually looking at the back now, and it's actually clean cut in the back. It's almost like it's a square cut. I can see in the back of him. So blonde hair, a little bit of very light dark streaks in there. It is longer in the front and pulled out in front of him. I can see his eyebrows are actually a little bit darker, like maybe like a light brown almost is his eyebrows, and his hair is blonde, oddly enough. It's almost like changing a bit too. And his eyes, so let me zoom in on his eyes. He's actually got these almond shaped eyes. So they're almond shaped, but a little bit, maybe more teardropped. Maybe a little bit more teardropped. That's pretty cool. So I'm seeing, and I can see the freckles. So he has a few freckles underneath his cheek, and just a few on his nose. It's very very like young, childlike almost, where it's really, it's a good looking kid, good looking young man. What else can I see? I can see now the cheekbones, a little bit a higher cheekbone, and a little bit of a rounded face he has. That's cool. Hey, Kerilyn. Hey, Mara. Glad you're both here. We've just finished up Clairsentience and we're on Clairvoyance right now. You guys are joining. And Mara says, Jacob feels very tall and protective like a big brother. Awesome. I love that. So, Kerilyn, share with us if you're doing Clairsentience. Start with your Clairsentience and call them in and feel them in your body. Feel where they are around you, maybe male or female, their age, and just get a sense of that. And yeah, and I'm going to continue on Clairvoyance. I'm just trying to concentrate on the face. And I can almost see so it is like a bit of a rounded face I can see. And in terms of like my physical attributes in myself, I can feel my eyes are like, it's almost like they're strained a bit right now. That's cool. Maria's saying honey-colored hair, very long and wavy. She's fair and large almond eyes and hazel color. I love that. Beautiful. Sebastien has darker eyes, and they kind of switch. It's almost like like a brown, but they almost switch like a dark green at times. So it almost switches a bit too, but on the darker side. So that's what I'm seeing as well. Melody is saying Hanantha. That's her really cool name. And Sinewy, my male and female guardian angels are both elven looking to me, like in Lord of the Rings, and they carry themselves stoically. Very cool. A lot of I find elven energy is a very stoic being. They're very, very proud. Stoic is a great way of saying it. I love that. Yeah, well done, Melody. And Joy says, my eyes feel strained, no vision, I see energy. That is totally cool. I love that. Love that, Enjoy. That is a beautiful start to feel the strain. Okay, so Kerilyn says, I'm nervous to call them into my body, so I haven't done that yet. Not sure why. Okay, so Kerilyn, and this goes for anybody, set your space and your boundaries and say, I only allow those that have the highest and best intentions for the greatest good of all. I only allow those that have the highest and best intentions for the greatest good of all. You can even see yourself in an area of light, of love, and say, I only allow love inside this space. I only allow love outside of this space. So if you join us at 12 midnight on 1 Billion Strong, I do that through the meditation that we go into a state of love. And then once you get into a continuous state of love, that's the only thing that's entered into your space. You can also call in Archangel Michael and ask him to live with you and be your spiritual bouncer. So anytime a group session, Archangel Michael is always with me. And I've set that boundaries from now and forever. Archangel Michael is my spiritual bouncer, and he will only allow those that have the highest and best frequencies for the greatest good of all. Best intentions and frequencies. And I say this all the time. And it's like, this is forever. And he lives with me. So it doesn't matter where I go, Archangel Michael with me. He protects my space, and it's all high vibe, only high vibe. Even as negative energies come in, or you hear voodoo or black magic, those definitely are real. But it's if you decide to resonate with that energy and align yourself, you can decide to look at that or not. So do that. It's a practice. So do that. You are protected, especially your guardian angels. You are protected. There is no fear. They cannot affect you. Even in negative energy, they cannot affect you unless your ego and your mind and body allow it. So it's your choice to do this. So it's completely in your control. They can never, never take over your body without your permission. So set your boundaries. That was a great question. Thank you for asking that, Kerilyn. You're welcome. And Joyce says, I had that fear too. Slowly you'll become more comfortable. It's totally okay. Awesome. Great share. You will get to know their high energy. And yes, when I'm scared, I ask Archangel Michael to be with me. Yeah. Yeah. So set your intentions. You are perfectly safe. You are perfectly safe. Beautiful. Good input. Thank you. Enjoy. Amy says, I see an olive branch, a candle, and a dove. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. It's funny. I was actually in Turkey, and I was at Mother Mary's home where she was living at the time, and there's an olive tree right outside her home. And I remember taking off a branch as a young kid, and I was never religious, but that olive branch and that connection that I had at Mother Mary's home was definitively felt it in my heart, and I carried that around, especially anytime I saw that olive branch. My mother kept it in a little bureau, a little display cabinet that we had, and every once in a while I'd pull it out and just look at it and hold it, and now I know why. So yeah, I love the olive branch. So cool. Mara says shoulder length, dark brown, curly hair, piercing blue eyes, and dressed in a red coat. Ruffled shirt, and reminds me of Sir Francis. Sir Francis Drake, time period she's guessing is 1700s. Very cool. Oh yeah, that's great, Mara. Yes, time period that they're presenting themselves as is another really good one. Really good one. I love that. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's my heartfelt childhood story. All right, so that was clairvoyance. I got the look. Let me see environment. What environment are you in? Yeah. So I just got to look on what Sebastien looks like. I saw the details of the face. I'm looking at the clothes now, and it's almost like he's wearing like a matador's costume. So he's got the matador's jacket with a very V tapered shape, and the shoulders are very defined, like a big shoulder pad on there. There's a little bit of design on there with the gold buttons, and he has the gold corded belt with the red pants and the boots. And now I can see the hat, and he's playing with me totally. He's putting himself in an arena. So without the bull, except the bull is beside him, but they're friends, like it's love. So they're just showering the bull with flowers. So that's the visual he's giving me. That is cool. Thanks, buddy. All right. And why? Why are you showing me this? It says conquer your fears. And he's putting that out to Kerilyn and Joy. Conquer your fears. There's nothing to be afraid of. You can stand with the bulls. That's cool. Fuck, I love that. Love that. Love that energy. So cool. Thank you, guys. All right, so let's move on to Clairaudience now. And let me timestamp this 41. So Clairaudience, and that is clear hearing. And I have a constant buzz in my ears, but now I'm going to call in. Okay, so what do we need to hear? Give me something to listen to. And he's actually playing classical music for me right now. If you guys can get that, what it was, but he's playing that classical music. And he's giving me the message of the beauty in the music and the dance, and that this is a dance with your guardian angel. This is a connection. This is a dancing and embracing yourself in the music and the vibration of your guardian angels and your connections of the beings that you're connecting with. And this is an alignment of your spirit. And it is you're making beautiful music together. He says, we're making beautiful music together. So in terms of Sebastien and myself, this is what we're doing. We're making beautiful music. And I just hear that, the music. Now, it really is in my mind's eye, in my ear. So I'm just going to strain in my ear and listen past the buzzing. So I'm getting the ringing in my ear, but I'm just going to feel and sense past it. And when I do that, I feel like cold wind coming into my ear, like a cool breeze. And another, so I have a high pitched buzzing, and then there's a lower vibration as well. And he's telling me that to listen past all of that. He says, we're going to be picking up different tones and frequencies, and to listen past that and just attempt to listen. So even while I'm talking, I'm listening here. You are welcome. Sebastien says, you're welcome. Kerilyn. Okay, so Marie says, I see her in empire waist long dress in a light color, like what they wear in Sense and Sensibility movie. Very cool. Very cool. And Marie is our fashion designer here. She's in fashion, knows fashion. So if I screw up with my description on fashion, please help me and correct me, Marie. You can give me the right terms, especially when I see women's dresses. I always need the help there. All right. So I'm sitting in this. So let me know what you guys are hearing, you're sensing, what you're feeling. And he has me doing two things. One is reaching out. So I'm actively listening right now, even though I'm talking. They also have me doing multiple senses. Women are really good to do multiple things at once. For men, it's more of a practice, and I'm practicing listening, speaking, feeling my body. I'm feeling the vibrations. I'm feeling the blood flow, but I'm also kind of reaching out and sensing and hearing and using my claircognizance. So I'm trying to do multiple things at once. Am I trying too hard to hear? So the feeling is enjoy. So think like if you're in a crowded restaurant or a bar, or you're in a stadium and there's like a lot of people talking, or let's say there's multiple people talking on top of each other, and your friend is trying to talk to you, and you're just kind of leaning in and listening. It's that type of strain that you wanna use. It's that effort. So it's like, what are you saying? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to put that strain to listen as if I'm just trying to hear my friend in a crowded restaurant. Hope that analogy helps. Okay. Mara says, we are walking down a road and I hear the crunch of the gravel under my feet and grasshoppers are jumping. Oh, Mara, that's beautiful. I love the sound of the crunching. That is beautiful. I love that. Marie says, I'm getting lots of energy on both my ears, a tunnel feeling. Yeah, the tunnel feeling. Having a hard time getting past that. And that's cool. Just sit where you are. And if that's what it is. So now that we've done some reaching, now allow and take a step back and just allow the vibrational frequency of the ears ringing and just absorb it. Just allow it to happen in the body. And all that is just giving your body permission and relaxing and just accepting the energy to come into you. So this is the second phase of clairaudience, is to accept. So shift your attention into accepting. And that does require me to slow my speech down and not talk in order to accept. So I got to relax myself. And when I accept the buzzing to just kind of come in and the feeling come in, I can feel the sensation not only in my ear, but I feel it in front and I feel it behind. So we have to remember ear chakras are behind the ear, and there's even chakras in the front, from what I understand, what I'm told. So it's not just the ear, but there's the chakras in the front and behind your ear. So you might feel a vibration as you accept and feel. So this is what we're activating, the chakras around the ear to accept. So this is where we just allow everything and that energy to come in. Just allow. And it might be uncomfortable at first, but actually to me it's quite soothing and comfortable. It's almost like a light headache in a way is what I'm feeling. But as you, instead of fighting it and you allow it, it becomes almost enjoyable. I guess it's like hitting your head against the wall. After a while, it becomes numb, and you kind of get used to it. You enjoy it. So I'm just enjoying it right now. And I hope you are too. All right. All right, so let's move on to the next stage, and this is Clairalience, and Clairalience is our smelling. So I just want to smell, and this is why you don't necessarily want vanilla candles or scented candles around you. You just want to smell. So what am I smelling? Okay, I'm smelling manure. Uh, our happy little bull here is grinning at me because he's just taking a steaming dump here, and I got manure. Thanks. And yeah, and they're just laughing it up. I don't know if you've ever seen a bull laugh. The bull is almost like a cartoon bull, it seems like, but it's real life, but it's cartoon as well, and they're just laughing. Yeah, funny. Okay, so Enjoy says, I love you. You're doing great. Oh, cool. Enjoy got a cinnamon candle. She got a smell. First one, awesome. You'll always remember your first smell. My first smell was blueberries. That was so cool. Actually, the taste of blueberries was my favorite. Picture Ferdinand. Yes, that's it. Melody Ferdinand the bull. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Now imagine Ferdinand with a steaming pile of poop behind them, and they're just giggling. So, damn you. Yeah. Okay, give me something else. And now I got now they're giving me roses. I can get the roses that I'm getting. And the roses are coming through. So at least I got the sweetness, but roses still doesn't hide a pile of shit. That's what they're saying to me, You can't mask shit with roses. So oh my god, I love that. I love that. If you guys watched the channeling Eric series, the 36, if you did that, the humor is very much the same of what Eric brought forward. So this is the same Eric. So Eric, Archangel Eric, and my guardian angel Sebastien have the same humor, and it's kind of like mine too. It's a little bit dirty, but it's funny. It's the lighter side. So yeah. Anyways, I find that funny. Okay, what else on the sense here? In terms of pressure in the face, right behind the nasal cavities, I can feel pressure forming, and it really is deep in the skull, behind the nose, in the nasal cavities. I can feel the pressure building there. So he's telling me not to put my attention on that just yet. He wants me to just use the smelling, and almost like the reaching that we did with the ears as well. Thanks, Marie. Appreciate the poop symbols. Not like a poop emoji. Great. Now I got the poop smell again. Okay, there's the roses. Roses and poop. It's good. And dirt. So now I'm getting the dirt from the stadium that they're in. Yeah. And I'm even getting the wood smell because they're in the stadium around is circulated, or it's wrapped in its wood. So I can smell the wood, which is just a lot more poop. That's cool. Okay, cool. Kerilyn's saying, I think I'm getting a light, sweet floral, maybe forget-me-nots. Awesome. Yes, Kerilyn. Awesome. And this is what it is. We got to celebrate the wins, no matter how small. Celebrate the wins. Awesome. Good for you. I love it. Enjoy saying super open nostrils, pressure on the bridge of the nose, eyes tearing now, and now I get peanut butter smell. Woohoo! Awesome. Love it. Love it. Mara says, I slightly smell cooked corn, but then I saw corn on the cob to verify. Amazing. I love it. I love it. And Marie is saying, I'm getting burning wood like in a fireplace. Amazing. I love that. So sometimes when we're getting these images as well, so they're going to give us different images and different smells to play with us. You can also ask them why. Sometimes they have a reason why they're giving you the image, and sometimes they don't. They're just showing you an image. But sometimes it's worth asking. And Marie says burning wood is one of her favorite smells. Yeah, that outdoorsy, campy smell. I think it's definitely a favorite of mine as well, Marie. Yeah, love that. Love that. Okay, so you have me shift gears. Oh, I'm not tired. Again, it's a flux of energy. And they did that, and it's opened up my ears and it's opened up my nasal. And now they want me to switch to receiving the energy on the nasal. So he's giving a lot of pressure on the nasal cavities, and I'm just receiving the pressure and energy, and I'm just going to settle into it and accept. Yeah, Silvana says, but no hats like Eric. Well, he did have the Matador's hat this time, slightly, but yeah, Eric likes his hats for sure. You're right. You're right. Oh, Sil, I forgot about that. Yeah, Eric likes his hats, but Sebastian isn't a hat guy. Good call. Thank you. And Marie says, I'm getting comfort. Awesome. Oh, beautiful. So I'm still just relaxing into the Clairalience and allowing the energy of the Clairalience to enter into my body now. And I'm just accepting it to come in. Whew. Okay. Okay. So this type of work is draining for your energy because I'm still straining quite a bit. So this is draining. Unlike when I do the channeling on Fridays and just do channeling, straight channeling, that is revitalizing. But because I'm still have the ego and the 3D world walking in here, it's really tiring to the system. So he's telling me to be careful of my energy, and he's asking me to move on. So I am going to move on to Clairgustance now, and Clairgustance is taste. And immediately as I switch over to Clairgustance, I can feel a fullness in my tongue, and it's starting to grow in sensation. Kerilyn says, I feel warmer inside my heart already. So great. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. That is you aligning with the vibration of your guardian angel, and they are just pure love. They are the highest form of love and vibration. There is no guardian angel that is a low vibration. Only external spirits that you might pull in, because we have to remember the planet is full of different beings. There's tons of different beings here, and they're on different planes and different vibrations, whether you see them or not. So there's a lot of different energies to pull in. And funny enough, that was part of a discussion that we had with William Michael Forbes today. So yeah, it's your choice of whether you want to put your attention to it. He said, it was a great analogy. He said, you can see a car pass by you, but you don't have to pay attention to the car passing by you. It's your choice. You just got to turn your head and switch your energy. Okay, Marie says, I got a clean, slightly metallic taste. Awesome. And Enjoy says, sometimes I feel sharp energy in the heart space, like pins and needles. Yeah. And I'm hearing, so when that happens, just allow it to happen, absorb it. Like don't say, oh, like don't concentrate on the pain or the pins and the needles. Just say, oh, okay, they're working on your heart, they're working on the energy. So just sit back and allow. And again, you can say only those that have the highest and best intentions for all. You can call an Archangel Michael. You can set your boundary of love, so you make sure that it is from a position of love. And you can even see if this for coming from a place of love, I accept it and allow it into my body. Otherwise, I reject it and you need to go away. And if it becomes too much, you can just say, okay, pull it away, walk away, move it away from my system. So you are in control. You just got to say it. Okay, so coming back to taste. Don't do that. I don't know why I would notice, but I like Marie, you just said that I'm getting the iron, the heavy mineral taste, the earthy taste, but of Ferdinand's waste. It's poop. So I'm tasting poop. Come on now. But it is very thick in mineral. So it's like a rich mineral is what I'm getting. Oh, thanks, Mara. Mara says, I taste pink bubblegum. I'm tasting poop and she's tasting pink bubblegum. Come on now. That's not fair. And they're just pointing, laughing. They're rolling on the floor. Ferdinand's on his back now. They're both on their back, laughing their butts off. Okay. Okay. Can you move that away now? Take it away. Oh, it's funny. I was actually getting to a point where I wanted to gag, so I had to take it away. All right. Moving on, because I can feel my energy waning, and I want to move on to claircognizance, which will give me an energy lift. So moving on to claircognizance, this is our messages, our knowing. So we do this with questions. It's not your fault, Mara. Thank you. Thank you for saying so, but it's not you on you at all. So claircognizance. So if you guys have any questions that we want to ask, let's get a question. Let's get a message from your guide. So let's start with a message, and let me know if anybody wants a message from Sebastien, and let's share. Let's all kind of get messages. No, he says, I'm going to wake up my kids laughing. Yeah, that's right. And Joy says, I keep getting the words focus. Yeah, I get that your guide is a little bit more serious. My guides, Eric and Sebastien, they're pranksters. So this is just as the energy that I have within myself, and I tend to be on the lighter, jovial side. I like to joke around, so it happens. So they just play with the energy, so it's fun. I appreciate it. Okay, so Sebastien, what's the message today? What do you want to say? Oh, he's saying have fun. You know what? While the rest of the world is living in fear and they're worrying about this or that, and he's like, forget that stuff. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because you just got to hold strong within what you know is true within yourself. You just got to stay on the lighter side of things. All that can unfold, but be the observer. He's saying right now everyone is in the pit fighting, but we can just be in the audience. We can be in the stadium, and we can observe and watch it. We do not have to be in the stadium with the bull. We do not have to engage in the fight. Just be the observer and do it from a place of love, and eat some popcorn, have some fun, watch the show. Let all that garbage unfold, because everything is going to work out. And he says, we as your guides, and us opening ourselves up and connecting more, we just need to watch the show, and everything is going to be taken care of for us. As we open up, just watch the signs, so you'll know when the show is over. You'll know when it's time to leave the stadium. You'll know when it's time to get to your car. You'll know when it's time to do everything that you need to do, because it's all unfolding for you, because you're keeping yourself open and you're just observing. So just observe. When you're in the fight, you cannot see what's happening around you. So just observe from the stadium. Oh, cool, man. What a great message. That is such a cool message. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for that. That's great. Thanks, guys. So let me know what message you're getting. And Marie, again, so I can do a message tomorrow from Eric, but again, it's Sebastien. I am aligning myself to Sebastien, and it's all about Sebastien during these nighttime sessions, because that's the energy I am trying to open myself up and align with. So it'll be a message from Sebastien, if you're okay with that. It's similar humor and similar logic, so it's almost same, maybe with a few less swear words. Yeah. Okay, so thank you, guys. I see everyone who's asking for messages. Also, channel a message for yourself. So, what is your message? Talk to your guides, ask them for a message, and share it here. And I will do messages for you as well. So, fair? This is practice for all of us, not just me. This isn't Khan's night, it's our night. We get to play together. So, let me start with Marie. Awesome. Thanks, Marie. I thank you for giving me the space to practice. Good. And you're asking as well. Good, good, good. Okay, so this is a message for Marie. Sebastian, what do you want to? What does Marie need to know right now? I'm I'm hearing the words, uh, and it isn't an excitement and encouragement that says you're doing it, but it's with excitement, so with a lot more. And I don't want to be too loud because Rita is sleeping right now, so I don't want to be too loud. But it's like you're doing it, and even though you're having these negative moments within yourself, like a little bit of self doubt, generally your energy you're able to catch it fairly quickly and shift your energy. You're able to kind of talk yourself out of the pity party, or these negative. It's not a pity party. He's correcting me. He's saying these small moments of negativity that you have. You're able to quickly change it around, much like myself, because I we all get those negative moments, but it's a matter of changing that around. So he's saying you're doing it. It's with encouragement. Your team is around you. You're being very well supported, and he's like, it's just messages of encouragement. Keep going. Which it really isn't something that you needed to know because you know this already. So this is what he's saying. You know this already. So that is really cool. Thank you. I hope that resonates. Great. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Kerilyn. Okay. Kerilyn. What's the message for Kerilyn, Sebastian? He says you're taking the first step. You're taking the first step to of vulnerability. You're opening yourself up. So you, by shifting your vibrations and allowing your spirit to come in, you've you've opened yourself to vulnerability, which is a lot of this work. It's allowing ourselves to be vulnerable and accepting. And he's saying this is the first step of you awakening and opening yourself up, and that you are going to be ramping up very quickly. You have a very good support team around you. And mainly, he's talking about the group here. You can see how much love and encouragement that there is. So immerse yourself in the group. You're going to open yourself up very quickly, very quickly. He's saying, um, because you've had these gifts all along. It's just been suppressed, and you're a little bit more open than others might be. Um, but because you are genuinely a person that has a very big heart, you're very loving, you're very caring, you will ramp up very quickly. So if you look at yourself now compared to, like, from a year from now, it's going to be night and day. But it says even in the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, you're going to see significant changes. As long as you continue to put yourself into the practice, you're going to experience changes. So that's really cool. I hope that that resonates with you. Uh, cool. Enjoy. I see you. I missed you, so I'm going to come to you now. Enjoy. Okay, Sebastian, what does enjoy need to hear right now? and he's kind of showing me bookends. Between you and Kerilyn, the message is the same. Both of you are in your spiritual awakening. You're doing really good, and you're opening yourselves up. So there's a balance that's happening here. And there's a need for you to enjoy, to ground, to make sure that you're grounding yourself. I don't know what part of the world that you're in, but there is a need for you to, after doing a channeling session like this, to do some grounding. And there's a few ways that you can do that. The one way is to go outside, um, lean up against a tree, hug a tree, put your back up against a tree, um, walk barefoot, touch the ground with your hands, just get some grounding and do it for about 10 minutes. You can also work with your plants, touch the soil, touch the leaves, connect with the grounding energy there of the plants. You can do that. Or you can do it through visually meditation. So you can visualize yourself in meditation, slow yourself down, get quiet, and imagine yourself with your feet on the soil and they're saying in the soil. So whether you got to go through multiple layers of concrete, wood, get your feet into the soil um, visually. So there's a few options for you, and make sure that you're grounding. And they're almost saying like this is for everybody. Make sure you get some grounding in. I'm currently on barefoot on a grounding mat right now. Um, so they're saying to ground, and I channel quite a bit. I'm always doing this. I'm grounded all the time, and because of my physical issues, I have a hard time going outside, and also it's cold out there, so I do it inside, and I just use grounding mats, a lot of grounding mats. So that's what's good. I hope that resonates for you. Joy says there is a unique frequency by a house in my neighborhood, and I tune to and I guess tend to heart it in both my ears. Oh, hear it in both my ears. What is this? Okay, yeah, what is that? I'm hearing it's a portal. There is a portal there. And I'm almost hearing to be careful, like this, to that is a portal that's actually due to be closed soon because it is low vibration. Be careful of that portal. Don't tune into that portal. Enjoy. Uh, I'm getting the sense to turn your energy away, to shift yourself into a vibration of love, because that is a low vibrational portal, and it'll lower your vibrations. It's not going to be there for that long, but it's going to be there long enough that you shouldn't be paying attention to it. But it is a portal, and just kind of look out. Be careful about that. Yeah, be careful about that. Okay. I hope that I don't know if that means anything to you or if you can resonate with that, but that's a really interesting question and Joy. And that was the first time I've ever received anything like that. So I asked about that. Hey, Callie. Okay, so Boucifer Callie is asking 4719. I would like a message if everyone has had one. Yeah, great. So, Boucifer, Sebastien, what does Callie need to hear right now? I'm getting a heaviness in my throat, and it's down the center of my chest, and it's going down my solar plexus, right down to my navel, and there's a knot there, and I'm getting that there's a need to speak your truth. There's a need to speak your truth, because otherwise it is going to create knots in your belly, and you're going to make yourself sick. So it seems that there's something that you need to say to someone, to a group of people, the need to speak the truth or to stand up. It's more like to stand up for yourself. And that's what they mean by speak your truth. There's a need for you to stand up for yourself, that don't allow your good nature to be taken advantage of. Because they know this is your good nature. They know that you have a big heart. So they're using that against you. So, but even though it makes you sick to your stomach and you feel like you have knots in your stomach, well, that's what's happening. You're creating knots in your stomach by not standing up for yourself. So there is a need for you to stand up for yourself, Callie. There's definitely a need. So I don't know what it is. I'm not going to tune into that energy, but there's a need. Stand up for yourself. So I hope that resonates. Good. So Kerilyn channeled a message for herself, and the message she's getting, I am always, have been, always, will be. Oh, I am here always, and have been always, will be, and always will be. I'm here, always have been, and always will be. Awesome. Great message. And that is, it's from a place of love. It's real, when it's from a place of love. So I love that. I love that. That's great. Thank you for sharing that, Callie. Hey, Sil. Okay, so Sil is asking for a message as well. So Sebastian, what does Sil need to know right now? I'm getting a chill up my spine. And it's almost like I feel wind or a breeze on me. And I know you've told me about this and how one of your neighbors has been cutting down trees, and it's now created an opening on your property. And I'm getting that there's a need for you actually to plant new trees, at least on your property, to start to block that, because the wind, there's a flow of energy that is, it's almost like feng shui, that is that cold, it's like what they call like rebel chi wind, and I'm feeling that that is can be a negative effect towards you. I mean, it's nothing to be worried about, but the idea is just to plant some trees on your property that might block that off, to create that little bit of barrier. So even though your neighbor might have cut those trees down, to plant the trees at least on your side in an area that you can control, because that wind needs to be diverted and it shouldn't be blowing directly onto your house. Overall, it's just not a good thing. Not a good thing. So I don't know. I hope that resonates. I know that's a little bit odd, but I'm just speaking what's coming to me. Enjoy saying, this is the message that she got. You are doing amazing. Keep trying. We hear you. We see you. We love you so much. Awesome. Love that. We are so proud of you today and always. We see your dedication. Proud of you. Enjoy. What a beautiful message. I love that. Oh my God. You just totally warmed my heart with that. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. Marie's message that she got, she says, I'm getting something similar. Just be. Don't strive. Just be. Love that. Be present this time and enjoy the process. You are loved and supported. I love it. Love it. Such a good message. I love that. Kerilyn's getting chills from her message from Sebastien. Beautiful. That's awesome. Good. I love chills. And you're welcome, Marie. I'm glad. Good. Enjoy saying, if possible, another question. Okay. Okay, great. Let me see if anyone has another question here. Good. Okay. I'm going to come back to you. Callie got, you are enough. Love, love, love. Beautiful. See, these are from your guys because it's from a place of love. Awesome. I love that. Yeah, Kerilyn says your space looks like you've been brought outside, inside. That is all Rita. That's my wife. That is what we did. So so in this direction was where I used to face this way, and this backdrop, you can see the filing cabinet is here. So it was my corporate life, and as I left the corporate world and sold my business, I shifted the intention, and I had this nice blank wall here. So Rita decorated the wall for me, because really I had lights. I brought the plants in. So we brought plants in. I cleared everything out. We brought the plants in. And then Rita found this branch as she was walking, and she dragged this branch home and fixed it to the wall and put these little things up that you see here or right here. So she put those things up. This is her artwork is right there. So she did that. Then she put this, she painted this this planter, and she created a fairy swing out of twigs and put it here. So I mean, this is all Rita. This is my wife. Like I love her so much. Oh my God, I'm so lucky to have my wife. She is so amazing to have. So thank you. Yes. So she brought nature inside, and she is total fae. Like she's animals, she plants, she takes care of everything. She's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. Enjoy says, I got the sense of portal as well. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yes. And Amy, yes, I'm going to come to Amy now. And Amy says, Amy, it's so late for you. Good night, Marie. Thank you for coming. Thank you for contributing your energy. It was beautiful. Okay, so Amy, what does Amy need to hear right now, Sebastien? I'm getting a sense, there's a seriousness, but there's a sense to laugh. And I'm getting the sense that this is part of what you're doing. Like there's something serious that's happening around you that you should be more serious, but because you are a being of light and joy, you're finding the laughter in it. So you're laughing at it, and so you have a slight giggle. It's not that you're sharing it out with people. It's not a laugh out loud thing, but it's enough for you that you can see the humor in something that is considered negative or dark, like almost like death or death and taxes. Like it's a serious subject, but you can find the humor in it, and you're being celebrated to be able to find the humor even in some of the more serious topics of this 3D world, because in their light they're laughing at us because nothing is serious. Everything is love and light, and there's nothing to be worried or serious about. And it is supposed to be a time of joy and playfulness, and you're being celebrated for finding the joy in some of the darker topics that you might have. So it's beautiful. I hope that resonates. Callie says, I've had literal knots in my stomach for weeks. Oh my gosh. That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay. Enjoy. I'm just going to answer your last question here, and then we're going to wrap up. And it is, I'm kind of waning here. I'm pretty tired. But Enjoy says, if possible, for another question after everyone has had a chance. Great. My soul felt like it was levitating today at one point. My physical eyes saw from a slightly higher view what was happening there. Yeah, no, that's you. That's you opening to your awareness. But Sebastien, you want to give a light on this? Because yeah, that's your awakening. You are so oftentimes when we have our awakening and we see ourselves outside of our body and mind, you'll see yourselves from above, looking down or possibly even behind. So oftentimes a lot of people see themselves above and behind, and that's you. That is you. That is your higher self. That is who you are. That is your spirit. That is that's your awareness. That's you, and you're seeing it. So I mean, this is part of your. Remember what I said about bookends, rapid growth. So now that you've immersed yourself and you've opened yourself up into this, because you're such a loving being, you are going to be rapidly excelling into your growth. And this is something that you've done. This is very normal, and this is something to be experimented with and play with. That you can even travel around the room and experience life from different positions. So yeah, you are killing it. Enjoy. Well done. Love it. Love it. And Troy says, my guardian angel said you're a great teacher, Con. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. It's coming from the heart. So as long as we do everything from a place of love, we can do no damage. Yeah, very cool. Yeah. You're welcome, Enjoy. I'm glad. I love that you are immersing yourself with it and you're doing it with such love. Thanks, Callie. Yeah, Rita is awesome. Just like me. We're great together. She is definitely my twin flame, my soulmate. She's my everything. So we support each other. We're very lucky to be in each other's space. And with that, my God, guys, this was a long but really great session. I really, you guys, you played all out. You played full out. And I'm really so proud of you. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourself for engaging and being a part of this. You did so well. And you probably will be feeling pretty high right now from the elevated emotion. Accept it, allow it, because there are vibrational changes and shifts that are happening within your molecular structure. Make sure you are drinking good water, not tap water. Remember, the fluoride in tap water will calcify your pineal gland. So make sure you are drinking spring water, reverse osmosis, remineralized, salt in it, whatever it might be. get yourself water in your system and do some grounding, play with your plants or imagine yourself connecting. Just bring yourself down and connect. And you can even ask your guides and angels to help ground you and settle you down. Like, ask them. You can ask anything. They want to be spoken to and they want to be touched to. So with that, I'll be back tomorrow on the 1 Billion Strong YouTube channel to do the heart coherence meditation at 12 noon. And then I'll be back here again, 12 midnight. I'll do the heart coherence. And I'll be back here at 12:15 for another practice session. Let's see. Oh, yeah. If any of you are on the Practicing Angelic Messages Facebook group, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing card pulling practice. So feel free to join in if you guys like. And if you're not part of the Practicing Angelic Messages Facebook group, send me an email, my contact information, or reach me out on Messenger. And do a friend request, and I'll send you an invite to the group. Other than that, and then Friday, channeling Eric, I'll be doing channeling messages, asking spirits. So come with your questions at 12 noon on Friday, and it'll just be an hour, 2 hours of whatever. So awesome. Thanks, guys. Again, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Much love, everybody. Bye.